Mama's gonna talk, so you gotta chill. You gotta stay chill, okay? You gotta be chill. Hello and welcome, or welcome back if you're new here. Hi, my name is Caitlin. I am the owner and maker behind Little Women Creations. Today is going to be a recap of everything I crocheted during the month of April. Specifically, I have this bin here, pretty full, of stuff that I crocheted during the April Crochet Challenge hosted by Cozy Crafts. Be sure to go check out her channel, her TikTok, her Instagram. I'll link it all down below, but she was the one that hosted and came up with all of the prompts. She created a Pinterest board that had some pattern ideas for you, and she also promoted her personal patterns, which is awesome, and I did use some of those as well. I'm just gonna go through, show you everything that I made. Most of the patterns I used were free. There are a few that I had already purchased or that I did buy, so I'll let you know. I'm not going to go into the specifics of each pattern. I will leave a Google Doc down below that has every pattern I used in the order associated with each prompt as well. I use my hands and Riley comes a running. All right, beep, 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 beep. Beep, beep, beep. No, no hands. Beep, beep. Please go lay down. You want to lay down right here. Okay. I guess that is fine. I'm going to throw up just what the prompt was. Beep, beep, beep. What did I say? No. Lay down and stay. Thank you. What was day 2? A bug. What did I crochet as a bug? Was it a bee? No, that was something yellow. Wait, now I'm all tripping. It was a bee. Riley, go lay down, please. Whoa. Must have been. Can you go lay down, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep. Go lay down. Go lay down, please, and stay. No, Mom's not petting you. Mom's talking to the camera. Yeah, that's the camera. I'm gonna put the prompt up here for you. No. What did I say? Goodness. I'm gonna put the prompt up here for you to just kind of see, but I do have each day written down. This was the format that we had, so every 7th day or every Sunday, I believe it was a rest day. There was no obligation to complete all of these prompts. You could really pick and choose which ones you wanted. I did all of them. I was really using this time as a way to market prep, try out some new patterns, and use up some yarn since I have plenty of it. So first off, day 1 was something silly. I do not have the object with me because it actually worked out really well. This was a custom order that someone wanted. So it was a cheeky Patrick star that would hang then from their car, their rear view mirror. So I was able to get this completed on day 1. I used a free pattern here on YouTube. I love how it turned out. It was so fun to make. It's very weird to crochet a thong just putting that out there. It was very odd, but I had so much fun with it. The velvet colors worked out great, and I just love how it turned out. I ended up using some chain link that I used to have when I would do some jewelry back in the day, and then I also used a clasp, so then they can take it off, hang it around the mirror, and then connect that. I used a jump ring and connected that to the back of the yarn, so then when I hung, it would just hang out. So really liked that one. Day 2 was a bug. Classic, just a bee, black and yellow bee. This is now a pattern that I just have memorized. I've kind of modified it over the years that I've used it. Bees are a staple of mine, so I was very happy to be able to just market prep them. Yeah, just a fun little guy. I think I only made one. Let me just do a quick check. Yeah, I only made one. There are more bees though, so you'll see it. Day 3 was a variegated yarn. So this one was kind of fun. You could do whatever you wanted. You just had to use a variegated yarn. So I used this Loops and Thread Sweet Snuggles Light that I had laying around. And I made a little octopus. Super fun. This was a free pattern that I have again memorized, and I have modified it a bit so I don't have to actually sew on the tentacles. They're crocheted in with it. So yeah, really fun. These are a great market seller too if you are looking to add some like aquatic life to your lineup. Along with that, I made these at a different time, but I did make 2 more octopi as well using a different variegated yarn. I don't think these were part of another prompt. I also might have just crocheted them during the month of April, but not part of the challenge. We'll include it. They're variegated yarn. They're still octopi. All works out. Day 3 was a mouse or a rat. I was was really excited for this one. For those of you who are fans of the books and the movie, The Twilight Saga, you might get it. We're ratties. If you don't get it, I'm sorry, it's fine. It's just a Facebook group that we're a part of. There's like 400,000 people in it last I looked. Anyway, I did decide to make a mouse and not a rat. A little sad, I'm sorry. This was a free pattern that I got off of Instagram. I really like how it turned out actually. The shaping of the head and the body is really cool to me, and it does resemble a mouse. You also do baubles for the feet, which turned out really cute in different colors. This is actually the first time that I've done baubles in a different color, so it's kind of a new technique that I learned too. I made these on the same night. I have a TikTok that I filmed actually because I made them at a stitch night. So he was really fun to make, and I put him in some plants at the coffee shop we were meeting at. Really cute. I might add him to the market lineup, not sure. But yeah, day 4, 3, 4, day 4. Day 5 is Food Friday. It was the first Food Friday of the month, and this topic was pizza. Now there's more Food Fridays for the rest of the month, and each one was different, so it's really fun. It gives you like a fun little like Friday excitement. So pizza. I found a pattern free on Instagram, and let me dig in here and find some. I made quite a few pizza keychains. So it's my first time experimenting with keychains, and I absolutely love them. I was not intending to use these as keychains, but after I made them and I realized just how small they were, I wasn't sure what I could sell them as. So I purchased these keychains on Amazon, and yeah, I made a ton of them. So I have pepperoni ones. This guy's a little wonky. He's supposed to be cheese, but I'm not planning on selling this one. This one just didn't turn out right, but I made quite a few. So I have one on my personal bag, just because I wanted to test how it worked since I just put the keychain in one of the stitches. I wanted to make sure it was durable, and also I wanted to make sure that these keychains didn't just break apart. So let me see how many more I have in here. I kind of went haywire with it. Here's another cheese, 2 cheese. 3 more pepperonis. That makes it 4. I see more. I really should have thought this through and laid everything out, but I just finished like putting away some of the yarn that I've been keeping on the floor here, and I liked how it looked. Oh, is that one more? No. So I just didn't. Anyway, that is the 5th pepperoni. So yeah, super fun. Day 6 was to ask a friend. So I sent a message to my sister and I said, hey, what should I make? And she was like, let me ask my roommate, Jake. And I was like, all right, sure. Let's just keep this ask a friend going. So I was told a dinosaur, and then I sent them the pattern that I wanted to use, which is this one, which again is a YouTube tutorial here on YouTube. And Jake wanted a brown color, and I was kind of really sad because I wanted something like fun. It's my first time using this pattern. I've wanted to use this pattern for a while. In brown, it's fine. He wanted it to be realistic. So we have a Brontosaurus for I Ask a Friend. Super cute. Really easy pattern. The only thing I think I will change about it, if I want to make it again, I don't like the tail. You have to sew it on at the end. It's fine. It just looks more of like a bullet to me. I don't know. I might change that up a bit, but really fun pattern, and it was so fun to like get someone's perspective of what to crochet. Day 8 was a bird. I think I did 2 birds. I definitely made 2 birds. But I made both of them. So we got a chick, which has been so popular. I keep getting asked to make these, and I just haven't found a pattern that I liked. This one's been circulating a little bit on Instagram. That's where it is. It's a free pattern here on Instagram. So I made 2 chicks, and I also made some mallard ducks. Oh, I love how they turned out. These again utilize the technique where you make the bobble for the feet in a different color. I think I made 3 of them. Oh, I did make 3, but my mom bought one. Yes, my mom bought one. So I had 3 mallards and 2 chicks. Definitely being added to my market lineup. 1000%. One thing I realized about a lot of these is I really like them and I want to keep making them, and they utilize some yarn. So win, win, win. Day 9 is a new pattern. This was one I had purchased before and have been wanting to try. I actually have a few patterns from this designer that are these interactive little baby toys. This one, I like how it turned out. However, I wish I would have used a stronger yarn like Bernat Blanket. This is both Sweet Snuggles Light. So it's supposed to be a beehive, and then it opens up. There's a contrasting color for the inside as well, so that's how you get the durability. You crochet the same inside and outside, same pattern. The inside is a hook size down though, and then you fit it in, you sew it, and it also came with these cute little bees. Look at how cute these patterns are, and they're completely baby like safe because they don't have safety eyes. So this is something that I'm wanting to add to my lineup, are baby safe items that don't have safety eyes or felt eyes. I know felt eyes are very difficult to get off, but it's a little easier just to do nothing. So these bees actually do fit into the hole here. You kind of have to push them, but they do fit. And so it's just super fun. It's like a fun interactive toy. So I had this pattern already, like I said, I did buy it off of Etsy. Along with this pattern, I did buy one that is like a mushroom, or like a toadstool, I think they call it. And then there's more bugs that come in and out of it. But yeah, really cute. Day 10 is a farm animal. This one was a restock for my website. Where'd it go? I just saw it. There it is. We got a pig. This one I know specifically is Penelope the Pig by Looped Therapy. This is a paid pattern. I had the luxury, I guess if you want to say, to actually pattern test this a year and a half, almost 2 years ago now. It is supposed to be a low sew piece, but I create mine to be no sew. I just modify it a little bit. So yeah, really fun. And I was able to use up, actually, I don't think you can see it, but I have this pink Big Twist plush yarn, and so I was able to use it for this. Because I don't use it for much else, because it's a little thicker than Sweet Snuggles Light, which is my primary one. Day 11 is sea themed. What did I make? Oh, these guys. And this is a free pattern on Instagram. It says Finley the Fish. And did I make 2 or 3? I think I made 2. Oh, nope, I did make 3. Oh, I found my 3rd mallard. Here he is. Maybe my mom didn't buy one. That's funny. Okay, anyway, I made 3 of Finley the Fish. This is a free pattern on Instagram. This is actually the same designer who did the bee's nest, honeycomb, whatever you want to call it. This is super fun too. It's low sew, I really like, and it uses scrap yarn perfectly. You don't need a lot of yarn. You can do up to 3 colors is like the minimum that she puts in the pattern. So like the face, the body, and then the fins are all, those are the 3 colors she uses. I have seen people do like rainbow fish. I saw some people who do different colors for like these 2 fins and the side fins. So there's so much you can do with it. But yeah, it's a great use of just scrap yarn, and I think it turned out really cute. It's pretty quick as well. Day 12, this is the second Food Friday. This one was vegetable. You'll have to let me know down below if you think this is a vegetable, but I crocheted a pickle. And this is the, just slipped my mind. This is a free pattern on Instagram, and this is actually designed by Koozie Crafts, who again was the one that held this fun crochet challenge, who is kind of the master of crochet challenges. Honestly, she's done a few before and I love them. So yeah, little pickle, I count him in as vegetable. I have made more. I am bringing these to markets this year since they're oh so popular. Day 13 is floral, and I think I only have one in here. I also found a 6th pepperoni pizza. So going along with the keychain, I made a sunflower keychain. It's got a fun leaf here, and then yeah, the little sunflower. This is a free pattern on Instagram I found as well. I used cotton yarn, and yeah, just turned out really cute. And I actually used these as part of my May summer drop. These are part of the lineup. I really like them. And yeah, they're just more little dainty keychains too. It's a lot less bulky than the pizza. You can see the size comparison. So yeah, and I made more of these. My mom has one of my best friends has one, and I made a 4th one for, yeah, it's just the 4th one's in the other bin because I had it set aside for the May summer drop that I did, and I just forgot to grab this one. Must have lost it at the bottom. As you can see, I obviously cannot keep track of everything that's in here. There's just so much. Day 14 was another rest day, so let's hop to day 15. Speaking of hopping into things, today is Funky Frog. Now, I did a Funky Frog last year during one of the crochet challenges, and it took forever to sell. So I decided to go with just some regular green frogs instead of funky. So I made 4 in total, 3 different colors, 2 sizes. So I have these mint green ones here. There's 2 of them. And I believe this is, I think this is Sweet Snuggles Light. Yeah, 2 of these guys. Another one in the same size, but he is like a lime green. This one is a Hobby Lobby yarn that I was gifted. And then this last one is Sweet Snuggles, the larger one. So yeah, I made those 4. Super fun. A free pattern on, it's either Pinterest or Instagram. One of the two, but it was free, which was awesome. Day 16 is an egg. I decided to restock on, is this the, oh, look, I found a 4th Finley. Wow, I'm getting really bad because look, here's 2 more frogs. 2 more lime green frogs that I just missed. It's fine. It's fine. These are the only 2 eggs. I know it for a fact. This is a free pattern that I use. These sell really well for me. These are also one of the most frequently asked questions I get at markets are regarding these eggs. And it is, what do you even do with this? That is the question I get. If you have an item that people just don't know what to do with it, but they always buy it, let me know down below, because that is what these eggs are for me. Next is day 17, and this is something yellow. I did 2 different items. First off are these little bee keychains. So this is to use up some scrap yarn I have. I've only started doing black and yellow bees. When I first started selling at markets, I would do fun colors or like themed ones. And so that's why I have all of this like sparkle yarn. Actually, it's really hard to see in the light. But it is sparkle yarn. You can kind of see a little bit, not too much. Take my word for it. The black is not sparkle. But I have all of this leftover yarn from when I would buy all that sparkle yarn. So I did make regular black and yellow bees. I also have like a highlighter yellow and black bee. This one is a sparkle like blue, light blue and black. And I do have a regular gold and black bee. So I made those for the yellow day prompt. But then I also just made a regular sized mini bee. I was trying to figure out what size I wanted to make the keychain. So this was the first one I made. And then this is the keychain size. You can kind of see the difference. These are just patterns that I came up with by myself. If you want like a tutorial for these guys, let me know. There's so many tutorials for bees though, where I understand if you don't want one. Number 19 is our next Food Friday. And this, oh, I'm so sorry. I skipped over 18. Oh. Day 18 was your favorite pattern. This is the Stingray pattern by Amigurumi something. It's a free pattern. One of my favorites. I actually have one going right now by my desk, and I have yarn set aside to make more. I love these guys. So fun. Now, day 19, Food Friday. This was Maker's Choice. I decided to restock my blueberries. Now, this is not the normal blue that I use. This is Bernat blanket yarn. I typically use Sweet Snuggles Light. So I think I just went down a hook size for these to try and make it a similar size. But I made 4 blueberries. Yeah. This is a fruit pattern that I got off of TikTok, so I have a screenshot of it. I'll put the creator though in the doc. It might be hard to link it. I'll see if it lets me link a TikTok. I don't know if it will. We'll see. Day 20 is coffee/teacup, and I made stuff for this and I didn't like it. So this is the one day that I did not do. But they were little. I have pictures. I'll post them here. I've now taken them apart to use the keychains because I made some other style of like flower keychains for my May drop. So I used the keychains so I didn't have to order any more on Amazon. This was a free pattern. There wasn't anything wrong with the pattern. I just did not like how it worked out for me. So I made these little coffee cup keychains. It's fine. It's good. I'll still link the pattern for you all to use. I used a small yarn. I think it was a cotton yarn. Same one actually I used for the sunflowers. But yeah, just not Not my cup of tea. Ha 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 ha. Wait. Fave PT. Oh, I messed up. It's okay, we'll go back to it. Okay, day 22 is something green. I decided to make this little dino, this little T-Rex guy. Really cute. It's a little annoying that the feet, the arms, and the tail all have to be sewn on, so if you're trying to make a lot of these, it might be a good idea just to make all the pieces and then assemble them all at once. But this was using velvet yarn, and I have an idea to do a rainbow one, so I think that's the next one I'm going to do. Except I only have 4 contrasting colors, so I might need to get a 5th one. Free pattern on a blog. The designer does have, she actually went viral with it, but she did a mega dino that is made using Sweet Snuggles. So it's the same pattern, it's just smaller. She has it written out though for this size, which is awesome. But yeah, these guys are fun. My something green, I just used 2 different shades of green. And in this one, the prompt was for Earth Day on April 22nd. Now, here we go. This is where I messed up. Day 23 is favorite pattern, which was the stingray, as I said. We go back. Day 18 is your favorite pet. And this is where I decided to make something for myself. And I made my dog, Riley. Hopefully she doesn't come running up, because I did kind of have to scoot her out. But yeah, so I used a pattern that I purchased by Crochet Grove. There are a few different styles in there, so you can make a few different breeds. Now, Riley is a German Shepherd Pit Bull mix. I went with the ears, I believe that are for the Husky. But it's a combination of Bernat blanket yarn, specifically baby blanket yarn, because it's a little thinner. Sweet Snuggles light, and a little bit of Bernat blanket, this tan color. So there's 4 different colors to her. I am obsessed. The color changes were really difficult to figure out. The head took the longest part. And then the tail, I love, also has the white stripe that she has too. So yeah, it was super cute. I took this challenge, or this prompt as face value. She's my favorite pet. She's my first pet. And I'm so excited to have just like this little stuffy of her that I can bring with me to vacations if I want, if she's not able to come, or just to like experience things, maybe as like a piece of memory when she does pass on. She is turning 4 this year, so hopefully we have many, many, many years together. Yeah, super sweet, really, really fun. And I think I bought this pattern, I bought it off of Etsy when Crochet Grove was running a sale, but I did buy it specifically for this prompt. Now we're back on track. Day 24 is cookie. This one is not a food Friday. It just was cookie. So I made some chocolate chip cookies using the free pattern again that Cozy Crafts has on her Instagram. So these are super fun. I made them before. They're called like the Cookie Pals, I think. And they sell decent. I have a lot of people who just love the little arms and the legs with them. And they are no-sew, which is wonderful. You do have to sew on the chocolate specks if you want, or depending on the kind of cookie you make. Yeah, I do chocolate chip because that's my favorite. Day 25 is a penguin. So this is actually the same pattern that is the mallard and the chick. They're all just have like separate slides on the Instagram post. So it's the same person. So yeah, just did some Bernat blanket and Sweet Snuggles light. Really cute. I usually don't like penguin patterns. I think it's because the one that I tried initially had the second color go all down the body, so then you were like doing so many color changes. And on top of that too, when I first tried making a penguin, I used velvet yarn, so it was really small, it's slippery. I like this pattern. Definitely would recommend. Day 26, which is the last Food Friday, is a pretzel. So this is a free pattern I got off of Pinterest. I did not add any salt, I realized. But this one I held 2 strands of Wait For yarn. Both were acrylic actually, just that I had in my stash. And I think the coloring turned out really good. We have the Milwaukee Pretzel Company here in Wisconsin, specifically in Milwaukee where I'm from, and they make some of my favorite pretzels. So I was trying to go for the color that they have with theirs, and I think it came out very close. Lastly, day 27 is a marine mammal. I also messed up on this one because I made little sharks. This is a free pattern from All From Jade, I believe is the creator. I saw Rain Charms here on YouTube make these, and after she raved about them, I was like, I need to make them too. So I made 4, just in these Sweet Snuggles Light in the gray and white color. I might add some more colors, maybe like blue or purple I think would be really fun. I can hold all them. So this is where I went wrong. They're not mammals. They are marine, but they are not mammals. So I think if I were to do this one again, there is a platypus pattern that I've been wanting to try out that uses colors that may resemble Perry the Platypus from Phineas and Ferb. So if I read it right the first time, that's what I would make. I'll link that pattern down below too, because I'm planning to make that at some point. Last one, day 29, was finish a whip. I honestly don't remember what I finished for this because I had no whips really going on at the time because I was doing this. And then that was it. That was everything I crocheted. So let's count. I haven't actually counted what I all made, and we won't include the stuff that is in here. So for sure I don't have 1 pizza, 2 sunflowers, maybe a mallard. We're not going to count that one. And the Patrick Star. So for sure I know there's at least 4 items that I do not have in my possession. And this also gives me an opportunity to pack it back up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, and 55. Wow. That's actually the first time that I've counted all these. It was a great month. Lots of market prepping done. All of these besides my Riley here and the 1 cheese pizza that I might try and fix will be part of my markets. So, whew, that was a lot. That was fun. I've been putting off recording this just because I've been working on some other stuff, which will be in my next podcast. Everything I crocheted in the month of May. That one I'm doing something fun too. I came up with the idea from Passionate Goods here on YouTube. She's been doing how much yarn can I use in a month. So I've been keeping all of my yarn labels and marking any of the skeins that haven't had labels in I have a bag. So when we come back here, probably in a week or 2 for everything I crocheted in the month of May, I'll have all of the yarn labels. I did use a lot of yarn for this though. I was able to add, I have a blue bin up here that I put any of my like scrap small pieces in. I would grab from there first for a lot of these just to see if I had enough yarn to make out of it. Just because I'm always trying to use up my scrap yarn too. But I did get through quite a few skeins. I actually ran out of white Sweet Snuggles Light, so I had to transition to, well, actually, what is this? Is this white? No, this is vintage white. Not the same. Vintage white is not the same as white. Learned that the hard way one time. I had to transition to Bernat Baby Blanket White for a bit, which is what my Riley toy here has. Now I'm just blabbering. I haven't filmed and sat down and talked with you all for a while, so that's what I'm here to do. But with that, leave a comment down below. Let me know which one was your favorite thing I made. If I'm being partial, my top is definitely my Riley. My second will probably be the Brontosaurus. And my third, my third is the Mallard. My fourth, because I can't decide now, my fourth is the little shark keychain. And the fifth is probably, I don't have a fifth. It's fine. But yeah, let me know down below which one was your favorite. And with that, thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you are having a great morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you decide to watch this. Let me know that you like this video. Give it a big thumbs up. If you want to see everything I made in May, which, hint, is probably just as many items as April, be sure to subscribe. Hit that notification bell to find out when I'll be posting that video, and just come join us here at LWC. We'd love to have you. But I will let you all go. Thanks again for watching all the way to the end. For those of you that are still here, I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Lightning and the thunder. Was it recording? Yes, it was. Nice.